All right, guys, June 13th. Yeah, and I already started working, burning up. I've gotten burned on my arm the last couple days, so I was wearing a long sleeve shirt. Sorry, I have my shirt off, if that offends you. I'll be putting a dry one on here in a second, but I just got to air out, and I thought I'll show you what we did so far. Roger just left. So what happened is we didn't have a solid 3 pieces going across the 2x8s going across the beams. There was only 2 at a time crossing the beams, and there would be a break in between the beams on most of them. So what we've done is we've added 2x4s on the sides to the breaks and put another 2x8 on there so that there will always be a solid 3 supporting on the beams. So yeah, anyway, that's what we did. It was 1, 2, 3, I think 3 places where there were breaks, and then we had to add a couple other that were close to a break. Val's here right now with me. She just got here, and our next step is to start taking plywood and start putting the floor on. There's a whole lot of moving pieces for that. We're going to have to get it all lined up. We've chalk lined the first chalk line so we get everything lined up straight. And then we also are going to be gluing everything so we don't have any creaks. And I got a new box of nails, the shorter nails for this. So it'll be slow get going, kind of come up with a system. But once we get this first row going, it'll start lining up better. It'll be easier. There's Valia. One of the few times she's out here to finally help me. Part of the problem too is it feels like there's not even a breeze. Alright guys, Val did some videoing of me today. She's not done that before, so it's funny how she did it. Just kind of, I turned my head and there she was pointing it at me without ever telling me. So anyway, you'll get a few shots of us working today. Valia didn't really like being on the camera for some reason. I told her she needs to be. She said no. She just took off. We only got this much done. We had a problem with the nail gun. I bought the correct nails, but the heads fall down, are not wide enough to keep it up inside the nail gun. So they fall down inside, and then the nails don't get shot out proper. And maybe they're not the right nails. I mean, they were according to Roger, but this is the nail gun. Anyway, right here, the nails go into this slot, but the nails would fall all the way in instead of staying hooked up here on top. These guys right here. And then they would, it's almost like I need a nail gun for only this size instead of these ones that we were using are plenty big enough and they don't fall through. They're this long, so they don't fall through. But anyway, it got so hot that Val and I both were almost passing out, having a hard time standing up and feeling decently. We went down and sat in the shade for a while. We've drank over a gallon of water between the two of us. I'm on my second shirt. This one you could wring water out of it a while ago. So I'm going to plan on trying to start getting out here earlier, a lot earlier, and only work until like noon or something, because it's brutal. I don't know what's going on about this weather. It feels so hot. So sorry I didn't get too much. I'll try to get more footage tomorrow. I'll putting that on there. There's a possibility Val will come out early in the morning and help me, or Diego might come out and help me. If not, I'll be on my own. It's not that hard of a job. It's just so hot. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up for the day and put some stuff away, and then we're out of here. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? A little after 2 o'clock. All right, so we will see you guys the next time I'm out here. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is June 14. You know, it's a Friday. Once in a while, you know, you make a decision to do something and you immediately regret it or know it was the wrong thing to do. And then sometimes you make decisions and immediately like, yeah, that was a good idea. Well, today was a good idea. It was so miserably hot yesterday, and it's going to be hotter today. So I decided to get up really early. So, well, to me it's really early because I don't wake up to an alarm clock anymore. I get up and get around when I get up and get around. Got up about 6 o'clock this morning, got out here to the property just before 7. Gonna get ready to start working, but the reason why it's a really smart thing to do was I pulled up here and it's a good 10 degrees cooler than when I usually start. So I'm gonna, and the sun's just barely hitting the platform right now, so that's awesome too. I'll be working in the shade at least for a little bit. I don't know how long, but anyway, a little bit cooler, and I'll just get what I can done before it gets too hot. I have an appointment at 12:50 today, so I need to get up and out of here probably by a little after 11 anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna get after this and do what I can today by myself. And I'm really thankful that I decided to come out early. All right, taking a quick break to check in here. So Roger brought me 2 air guns, air nail guns for this yesterday when I was getting ready to leave, because the one I had kept jamming and messing up. Well, neither one of the ones that he brought me are working either. They're both leaking air. So I had it all set up here. I was ready to go. I was like, yes, I'm going to be able to go faster, but no. So I'm still hammering everything by hand. It's not that bad. It's just not like a terrible thing, but I have a feeling it would definitely be going faster if I could do the air gun. So maybe he can come pick them up and work on them again today. Anyway, it's starting to get hot. I'll probably be switching out a shirt here pretty soon. What time is it? Well, it's only 8:30, so I've been going an hour, but boy, it's getting warm quick. I'm doing good. I think at least I'll be able to get one strip done by myself. Alright guys, getting on about 11, cleaning up, doing some cleanup here and picking stuff up, put it away. And this is as far as I got. I only got one row and one square, well, a board cut and one square down there. Yeah, it's hot, man. For as early as I showed up, I'm really surprised that it's so hot already by 11 o'clock. Can't believe I was working out in this yesterday at 2 and 1 and 12. It's miserable. So anyway, I'm wrapping it up. I might have Diego to help me tomorrow. That would be great, and we could finish that. We'll get out here early again. So I will see you guys the next time I'm out here. Good morning, everybody. It's June 17 at 7 o'clock in the morning. Gonna continue doing this over here. Hopefully we get that platform done today. Diego's supposed to meet me out here. Finish today, and then tomorrow be meeting up with Roger for the next step. So I got out here at 7. I'm still, everything's shaded right now, but it's already 70 degrees. It gets hot quick, so we're gonna try to bust this out before we get too hot. All right guys, we finished. Took us about 3 hours, Diego and I, to finish the rest of that. So I sent him on his merry way to do things he needs to do today. I connected up the trailer, emptied the rest of the wood off of there, moved that out of the way, and I'm going to backfill a little bit more right here. Roger's going to be out here tomorrow, and I just want it to be a little bit easier for him to get up and down off of that, and for me too. It's right at my comfort zone. If it was put a little bit more in there, it'll be a little easier to get up and down on there. So that's the plan. Let's get to it. All right, got a little bit more backfill done here. I like doing it like a little bit at a time because we keep walking on it and getting on and off the pad and stuff, and so that helps to kind of smooth it out and whatever, and help it settle and smash it down a bit instead of doing it all at once. Pack it in. Somehow I'm going to have to come straight out from that vent 10 feet. We're going to have to cut this down deeper and put a trench up here as well, something like that. Anyway, it's getting really hot, so I am gonna call it a day. I believe I'm gonna be taking the trailer and ordering some more wood and maybe go pick that up today. All right, I will see you guys next time I'm out here.